Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
Folks, it's 2026.
2026. This is the all-new
And all new.
Brain Wreck Live.
Brain Wreck Live.
Season 11?
I'm tired.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Yeah, what the fuck's going on with my camera?
Oh, Lordy, Lord. Here we are, folks. We made it. I hope you all had a happy, safe new year. I hope you're all back with us. Please let us know in the chat if you're here, if you made it. Please let us know. I gotta make plans. I gotta know, like, is Bergman here?
The Bergman and all of them might still be covered in some snow.
That's true.
Dude, like New York, man. I'm glad I live in a warm weather state.
No, y'all can leave, right? Like you should.
Sometimes.
Like it's okay. Like it is okay to say enough is enough and it's time for a change.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, I get it. Some people still like that kind of thing or enjoy the, things that you can do in the weather. Because like there are always those people who are like, no, I do love snow too much to go anywhere.
Woohoo!
And I'm like, that's great for you. Like that is, if that's your thing, hats off. Me, it was 80 degrees today.
What is the appeal of the snow? I don't understand.
Winter sports.
Don't get it. Yeah, fine, but you can do them in the summer too.
What? No, I think like
there's a variation,
like snowboarding and
when
skiing,
it's not cold. Yeah,
and snowmobiling, and
jet skiing, water skiing.
I knew you were gonna say jet.
Yeah. It's better.
It's better.
It's less cold.
It is less cold. Oh yeah.
So make that your New Year's resolution, folks. If you are in a snowy place, leave.
Just leave. Just leave. Go get warm somewhere.
Go get warm somewhere because I don't know if you know this. I'm finding this out.
Oh.
Apparently, so I have subscribed that we've been in a simulation.
For decades at this point.
I've not wavered from that.
No.
You know? But I've now realized that not only are we in a simulation, but we are in a simulation of whose line is it anyway? Because the fucking points don't matter. And nothing matters anymore. Because you can just go do what you want.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I'll say that. There's still some things you can't do.
Well, you shouldn't do.
You should. I mean, okay, semantics, sure. But yeah, I feel like for the most part, it's just kind of no restrictions at this point.
The amount, if we take a trip back, and that's what this is going to be tonight, folks. We're going to take a trip back and discuss the year 2025 because I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I didn't see it coming.
No, I mean, you know what? No, I feel like I saw it coming, but I just didn't know what specifically.
Okay.
It's kind of like I know what the end result is going to be. I'm just not quite sure how we're going to get there.
There are some things that Christy definitely cannot physically do.
Well,
I can't snap.
Really?
I think that's like my sausage hands. I don't know.
Your sausage. I feel like with your sausage hands, you'd be able to snap even better.
You would think so. Like with the outer casing, like you get that nice snap.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
it,
yeah.
there was certainly some foreshadowing.
True.
True, and the thing is, what it boils down to for 2025 is we tried to expect or plan for the unexpected,
Yeah.
but the unexpected is unexpected, so you can't.
Can't play, and I kind of feel like that's what I was trying to say with I knew generally where things were gonna end up. I just didn't know how we were gonna get there.
Mhm.
It
Right.
is very much like, oh, the unexpected is gonna happen, but what is that?
You can't.
Could be anything.
Right. Could be, your president could be a pedophile.
He very well may be. Who knows?
Who knows?
The people who won't, that any of the
I
doc
mean, somebody knows. I think
I
a
think
lot of people know.
will know at this point.
I think a lot of people know.
Yeah, a lot of people know. Yeah.
But I was going to say, 2025
Mhm.
going into very uncertain. We knew there is going to be chaotic.
Mhm.
We knew that it was going to be something that was going to be a challenging year.
Sure.
I think everybody just kind of came up and said, "You know what? We're going to press forward, but it's going to be a challenging year."
Mhm. Mhm.
Um
Is
did
that question for me?
I mean, it's not for me just
Oh, Christy.
cuz she didn't.
Oh, I knew.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, you had to
yeah.
set up the payment plan, I'm sure.
Well,
So,
no, there was no payment plan.
you pay cash?
Extra cash, homie.
Look at this guy.
Look at me.
Took me almost 10 years to pay off my wife's.
I mean, that's hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll tell you that right now. There ain't
Goddamn
nothing
Kate
wrong with that. But
Jewelers
yeah, no,
taking
I
me for
knew.
a ride.
I
Anyway,
knew. I knew all along.
yeah, he knew all along, but
I planned for it.
I think right off the bat for the year, things did not go where I thought they were gonna go for me. What about you?
I'm sorry, say that again.
He's barely here, folks. He's barely paying attention.
No, I was paying attention. I just don't know that I comprehended. Like I don't know if
I
it all
said
got through me. Is
okay, I said
yeah.
that right off the bat in 2025,
Mhm.
things went completely off the rails immediately for me personally.
For you personally,
Yeah.
that did not happen for me.
No, you said stat. How long did it take before things started to, you know,
Oh,
get a
like
little weird?
probably maybe like end of October, middle of November.
Wait a minute. You went most of 2025 just being like things are great?
Well, no, I mean like not entirely, but I think mostly.
That's
Listen,
wonderful.
I
We
focused
had 2
on
different fucking
the
experiences then.
well, I mean, listen, sometimes the train had to make a stop at the station to get repairs,
Well, of
okay?
course, right. I mean, life
But
happens.
life happens, but I feel like for the most part, I was constantly going
Mhm.
and maybe, like, ignoring some signs,
You're just full
you
steam
know?
ahead. Full steam ahead.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, there wasn't so much I don't think I necessarily stopped and thought about things as frequently as I typically do, but I mean in the sense of, like, what I'm sure you're getting at. Me, I was just like,
Hmm.
I'm beelining for this one thing.
Right, right, right.
And then I hit the end of the year and I was like, "Oh, this fuck." Like, I truly believe that by maybe closer to, like, the end of November, because that's really when, like, our rentals and everything for the business started to, like, kinda wind down.
Mhm.
We had some, like, conversations with people leading up to December and into the early month. Like, we already got a booking for this year, which is great.
That's wonderful.
Um,
Look at you guys.
I know, doing things,
Mhm.
but, I don't think it was until that slowdown happened that I was just like, "Oh, shit." Like, I think I'm I think I'm burned out. I think I'm down. I think
Mm.
I think I need a nap.
Mm.
So I think it was kinda like that.
Kinda like that.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, if we think back to the year,
Mhm.
right? Can you do a little research? Pull up a list of like the top events of 2025. And if it's not a
I
laundry
think
list,
there's too many to choose from.
because I'm trying to remember back, to January.
Yeah.
And like things were, you know, uncertain. But the roller coaster ride that we would all go on.
So, I mean, the year started with California being on fire,
That's right.
Elon Musk doing a Nazi salute.
That's right.
Um,
Oh my god, that seems like a fucking lifetime ago.
there
Holy
I
fuck.
forgot about the attack in New Orleans.
Wait, what happened there?
Apparently a guy drove his pickup truck into pedestrians on Bourbon Street.
Oh, I thought
That's
that was 5 years ago.
I forgot that it happened. And then yeah, the Palisades and Easton fires. TikTok was no longer banned.
Yeah, that
Remember
directly
when
affected
TikTok was
me.
banned?
Yeah, that directly affected me, so, like, I remember that one.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
pain
yeah.
in the balls.
Well, hang on. Before we get further, where do we want to go from this point? Because I got I got history.com pulled up. So
Well, I figured we would review the year a little bit. We would talk about the goals that we said we were going to set
right.
and whether or not we achieved them, and then make goals for this year. That was the format that I was going
Okay.
for in my head.
Okay. Well, how many other things do you want to know happened
I
last
mean,
year?
just give me like the top 5.
I mean, it's I don't know if
Give me one per month.
let's say
What the fuck?
top 10 biggest news stories of 2025. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, CBS News. Ugh. Fuck CBS News. They've got the top news headlines of 2025 month to month. I do not know. I'm not
No,
removing my ad
can we get
block.
like an
Okay.
NPR or like something?
Let's see. Does NPR have one? NPR. Let's see. It was like top stories 2025.
There you go.
Let's see.
I know they just fucking closed PBS, so like, what the fuck?
I don't think they have just like they have very specialized lists for. Let's see, NPR.
Well, you listed like 3 things already that I had no fucking recollection
Recollection of happening.
Well, not that they didn't happen, but I thought they happened like 4 years ago.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it was a long year.
It was.
I mean, yeah, we had the inauguration, which was full of Nazi salutes. The Eagles won the Super Bowl.
Wonderful.
The government started deporting people to El Salvador.
Right.
Pope Francis died.
Oh, the Pope. That's right.
The Pope died,
Yeah.
and then we got a new Pope from Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep crust.
There was the politician and her husband who were assassinated in June.
That's not great.
Fuck. Oh my God. The flooding in Texas. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Christ. This was a shitty year. Like, I knew it was shitty.
You just had your fucking head down. You just had your head down the whole goddamn year. And you're just
no, because the question was about just like us individually.
Yeah.
I knew all this shit was going
Andy
on.
Dufresne crawling through a goddamn river of shit of 2025. You're just like full speed ahead.
Listen, I went to a protest for the first time last year.
That you did your part.
Okay, I did my part.
Duty,
and I was a lot more vocal about how I felt.
Good. You should be. Everybody else is. You should be, because everybody else is.
Everybody else is, but not in a good way.
No.
There was like a lot of just bad. I mean, yeah, like there was just bad. Like a lot of people died.
Yeah, like,
A lot of
it
a
wasn't a
lot
good,
of reckless events.
yeah.
This is one of those years where what was hang on, what was the one year where, like, everybody 2027 I mean, hang on, let me do this real quick.
Talking about the
Um,
Mayan calendar?
no, 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 no. What was it? Okay, I'm gonna explain the fucking mind trip I just went on.
Okay.
So 2025, obviously, somebody went back into office, unfortunately, and
Mhm,
all this bad shit happened.
mhm.
Well, as we were talking, I was like, fuck, what was that one other year where just like a lot of bad shit happened and like so many celebrities died? You know what year that was?
Hmm.
2016. You know who was sworn in that year? Our current president.
Yeah.
So obviously there's a fucking trend.
We're just starting year 2, brother.
Oh no, he wasn't sworn. I think he was. Yeah, brother. This is just fucking.
What's wild, right, is all that happened, and I thought for fucking sure, we were getting towards the end of the year that, like, okay, what a roller coaster of a year this has been. Like,
Mhm.
surely, like, we can just ease into the station,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then, of course, like, fucking Rob Reiner gets shanked by his kid just to close out the year.
Mhm.
And then, the fucking Epstein files don't ever come out.
Mm-mm.
And it's just like, wow. Like, roller coaster of the year that, like, does a belly flop into a big pile of dog shit as it tiptoes
Mhm.
through the finish line. Um, ay, ay, ay. And we're not off to a great
We're
start
not off to
either.
a great start.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
God
Well,
damn it.
let's talk about us.
Okay.
Let's talk about us. Like that. Let's get into it. Let's talk about what we did.
Okay. All right.
You know, the
Sure.
things, and maybe let's talk about the things we said we were gonna accomplish
Mhm.
versus the things that we actually accomplished and the
Mm.
things we didn't expect to accomplish, because
Mm.
sometimes you make goals
Yeah.
and you don't necessarily achieve those goals, but
Correct.
other goals open up and you still get success.
Totally.
Yeah,
That could happen.
that could have happened this past year.
However, I did write down everything you said.
You fucking do this to me every goddamn year.
It's
And the
that
and it's why I don't like these episodes.
these are my favorite
I
episodes.
know they're your favorite.
They're
They're
my
my
favorite ones.
these the New Year's episodes are the bane of my existence.
Mm. I will tell you, I was, like we said, like, this has been a
Mm.
roller coaster year.
It's been a roller
Okay.
coaster of a year.
And most of the time, I would say probably 85 to 90% of the time when
Mhm,
we do these shows,
mhm,
we come on here,
mhm,
I talk about X, Y, and Z goals
mhm,
that I've accomplished through the year.
mhm,
Then we get to you and we get X, Y, and Z excuses as to what
mhm.
happened for the year.
I have no okay, go on. Get it. Yeah, we'll get there.
And I will say this year, um, I might look like the asshole.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
I don't
might look
know.
like the asshole this year. So
I
so
still
I'm
think I'm gonna look like an asshole.
I mean, we both are.
I mean, we both
On
are.
a weekly basis,
Yeah.
do we do this?
But yeah.
Um, so yeah, so I I wrote down some things
Mhm,
that you said that you wanted to accomplish this
mhm,
year. So
mhm.
we can go through these one by one, and we can talk about
Maybe yeah, maybe let's
circumstances
go
and
like me, then you, then me, then
oh,
you.
yeah,
So
okay.
it's
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
We
So
we
it's
can
not
alternate.
because we don't need to pile up on each other,
That's true. That's true.
and I'm
Right.
speaking for you as well. I mean, I'm sure
Yeah.
you don't want everything you didn't accomplish to just pile up all at once.
I'd rather not,
Yeah.
you know? So, um, so for context for this first one here,
Okay.
coming into 2025, we were on a high for this channel.
We were.
We gained like 500 subscribers
We did very
in
well for ourselves.
in 2024.
Yeah.
So, keeping that momentum going, you immediately said our first goal was to double subscribers.
Yeah.
We may have gotten 20 more all year.
No.
So that did not happen.
That didn't really work out the way I think either of us had intended.
No, and a lot of that has to do with what happened to us personally, and it also has to do with the fucking YouTube algorithm
Yeah.
fucking everyone over this year.
Oh,
Not
dude.
just like everyone got
Everybody.
fucked.
There were a lot of like content creators and channels that I follow that were like, we don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. And with that, also, you know, with the double subscribes, we did also talk about focusing on the inner workings of YouTube, which everybody was, and no one could figure it out.
Yeah.
So
There's that one.
I'm gonna chalk that one up to a not our fault.
Not our fault.
Not our fault.
We did what we did. We did what we could.
Mhm.
It's not. Listen, I can't help it if the bathroom at the store is broken down. Like that's just
Right. I
you
gotta
know,
shit.
I gotta shit.
I need a bucket.
So I gotta go figure out where I can shit now.
Right?
You know? Sometimes there's no
Out of
shit.
order.
So,
What do you want me to do? All right, so I guess that's for you. So I guess I'll go next
Okay.
for what I said. The first thing I said is I'm not willing to commit to anything because I don't know what the fuck is going to happen.
Bold goal, my friend. I will say.
But then of course I ended up committing to things
So many things.
later. So this one is I'm gonna have to talk a little bit about this. The first thing I said was after that was I want no professional goals for 2025. In 2024, I had a very lofty professional goal of getting a new job. Well, at first it was getting a bunch of certifications, which I did in like a month. And then I did like a stretch goal of trying to get like a new job.
Right.
And that didn't happen. I got very close on a dream job, but did not get it.
Yep.
And then proceeded to not do that. So from that not getting that job, I said, you know what? Let me just take 2025 and I will just focus on just maybe my hobbies. I had a lot of hobby aspirations that didn't come to pass because of this event that happened right at the end of January of 2025. So again, right off the bat of the year, there was a thing that happened in my employment that caused me to have to try to leave it, which I was not planning to do that year. So my non-professional goal focus had to immediately
pivot
to a professional goal because essentially something happened where I was so insulted that I could not be there anymore. And I advise anyone, don't ever stay anywhere where they don't value you.
This is true. This is high recommendation.
Because what they later found out is had they just not done that, they would have saved themselves a lot of money and a lot of headache. Because let me tell you something, folks, after I left that place, they hired me as a freelancer for twice my salary. Imagine that.
That's unfortunate, and it's very unfortunate. And and I know everything you went through regarding that because we talked about it a lot. And yeah, it is.
It was very emotional,
very emotional, very stressful,
very draining,
very draining, and it's very difficult to Like, obviously, there are people who can separate, their professional life with their personal home life,
Mhm.
but if the professional life is draining you to a point where, like, you're back in your personal home life and you're just burned,
Mhm.
like, that's a rough go. That is tough to be
Yeah,
involved with.
it was tough, and after not only that, but it was also a thing of the process of finding the new employment was a draining process on top of that, too.
Brother,
I went through some hoops, brother.
3.5 years it took me.
I mean, yes. Yes.
It is, but yeah, like, it is a draining process too.
It
That is probably more draining than, like, just having to go from work to home. Like,
yeah,
that is
yeah.
yeah.
So, but in the end, it worked out better than I ever could have imagined.
And you're doing wonderful work.
So, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I only wanted a title change.
I just wanted a title change. I
Yeah.
just I literally wanted no extra pay and for them to change the words on a piece of paper,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Yeah.
And that has cost them so much money.
Just
I can laugh about it now.
you
I
can
can laugh
yeah.
about it now. So switching back to you,
Mhm.
you said that, um, let's see here. So, before we get into that, there was a couple other quotes that I wrote here, that you said that I just want to kind of throw out there that
Mhm.
2025 was going to be Brainwreck's year. You said
Which
that.
I feel like we kinda got into earlier,
Yeah.
so,
You doubled down that at 24 years old, you're at your physical peak.
that is true.
You still attest to that?
At 24?
No, no.
Oh, wait, what?
Last year,
Last year.
you said
Yeah.
because the previous year you said you peaked at 24,
I did, I did peak at the age of 24.
and you still feel that way.
I still feel that way.
That's sad.
Wait, wait. Why's that sad?
Because I think I'm at my peak now.
Oh, really? Physical peak?
Well, just life peak.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, well, what'd you mean?
I meant like physical, like
No, I think I was at my physical peak last year.
okay.
Like I went down a bit. I mean, I can
Okay.
go higher.
I mean, you can go higher.
I
Like
can
I'm
always
saying
go
I
higher.
was in the best shape when I was
Right.
24.
Well, you've gotten yourself in a lot better shape now.
I lost 50 pounds last year.
That's incredible.
And I don't know how I did it. Probably stress and anxiety and walking around Europe for a month straight.
Well, you
But
stopped
yeah,
drinking too, right?
not really.
Oh, I thought you cut back on the beer.
I drank so much
I know you
in
did,
Europe.
and I thought that was a recent thing, and then like you were
No.
cutting the.
No, like, okay, well, like so okay, let me explain.
Okay.
So like, and Christy can attest. I drank a lot when we were in the UK. I never went overboard. There was never an issue with that, but it was like if we would go out to dinner, like
Right.
I'd get a couple rounds of Guinness. If we were, stopping off somewhere, I'd get a Guinness. So I was drinking a lot of Guinness
Christy, let
throughout
us know if he was really fucked up in that chat.
the UK. Considering how much I did drink and then finding out when we got home that I had lost 20 pounds.
Wait, you lost 20 pounds on the trip?
I lost 20 pounds on the trip.
You lost 20 pounds on the trip?
Roughly 20 pounds.
Did you like weigh yourself in stones?
No.
Or like it's not like a conversion thing?
No. It was like roughly 20 pounds.
What?
When we got back,
Uh-huh.
well, first of all, when we left,
Uh-huh.
I had been hovering around like 240.
Okay.
Okay. When we got home, I was hovering around like 220 to 225.
But you ate like shit and drank?
I didn't eat like shit.
Yeah, like the fish and chips?
No, I mean, like we had like the food, but like we walked everywhere. So it's
Oh.
basically like we would wake up, we'd get breakfast,
Uh-huh.
we'd walk all day,
Right.
maybe stop off for lunch, you know, and then walk around more, maybe go back and take a rest, and then go to dinner. So like we walked so fucking much.
That's it.
And
Yeah.
I think it was just like yeah, and then like I got home, I was like, "Oh fuck, I lost like 20 pounds." And then I lost another 30 the after that.
Doing what?
Just being stressed, watching what I ate,
Okay, well, okay,
eating
there it
better.
is. You watched what you ate.
I watched what I ate.
So what were you doing? Were you doing low carb? Were you doing the potato
Um,
diet? What were you talking?
I think it was just not so I did stop drinking a lot of beer after we got back,
Well,
but, like
literally what I said.
no. I didn't stop completely, but, like, I didn't drink I wasn't, like, you know I kinda made a rule of, like, if we're gonna go out to dinner,
Mhm.
instead of just getting, like, the 1 beer,
Okay.
I'm just not gonna do that. So I would usually, like
You're such an asshole. Like,
No!
you've been telling this story for, like, 20 minutes when all you could have said is like, "Yeah, I cut back."
I
And
cut
like
back. That's what I did. Okay, I cut back. I cut back on a lot of things. I wasn't snacking all the time. I didn't drink as much beer.
Uh-huh.
I cut back a lot. And hey, guess what? I lost 50 pounds last year.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
wonderful. That's
Thank you.
wonderful. Now,
Yeah.
have you felt like, because it here I wrote down, like, we need a knee update
We need a knee update.
because you said you were gonna update us on your knee,
Yes.
and
So, and I believe I don't think I had mentioned it on the show. I did get my knee looked at this year.
mhm,
Okay. It was like around the end of summer.
yep,
And I got an MRI done.
mhm,
And then I went and met with a specialist.
right,
And
right,
they
right,
gave me a recommendation on what I can do.
mhm,
And I got all the info. I need, long story short, I'm getting it done before the wedding because there's some
like,
cartilage damage.
you're getting it, like, scoped?
Yeah, scoped.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because what they told me, and again, fucking doctors, what they told me was like it's an in and out, like literally like an in and out procedure.
mhm,
Like they go in 15, 30 minutes, they scrape stuff out, patch me up, and then they send me home that day. The guy was like, "Yeah, then you can be like walking around on it the next day." And I was like, "Well, I mean,
well,
like
let's take
maybe
it
don't
easy.
tell me that,
Yeah,
because and then I said, like my business, I basically just me lugging around claw machines, And he's
right,
like, "Well, maybe don't do that,
right.
but within a couple of weeks, if you're resting and yada yada yada, like you should be fine." And I was
Yeah,
like, "Okay."
don't go get a vasectomy and then go chop wood.
Yeah.
Like, don't go do that.
So I was like, "Okay, well, like let me figure some things out."
Mhm,
Um, and then I got the information. It's just I gotta like go through, and then long story short, I'm gonna have it done before the wedding.
that's wonderful.
Yeah. So
And
just
and hopefully, I mean, give yourself enough time to rest so, like, you can walk.
yeah.
You don't wanna have it be in a wheelchair for your first
No.
dance, or
No,
whatever.
no, no. But I figure, if I do need a little help, like I'm just gonna get that train car, like that
Uh-huh.
little tiny train car, and just ride it down the track.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you could Walt Disney it,
Yeah.
just that grown ass man on a little fucking train. What a creep. Big fan, but, like,
Yeah, big
Jesus,
fan,
guy.
but goddamn, man. So yeah, that was kind of like my physical, lost 50 pounds. I do feel better physically,
Right, okay.
some things, but and then I learned more about my knee, which personally I call those wins.
I would say those are I mean, the
Yeah,
50 pounds is amazing.
50
That's
pounds.
a huge.
I will say my physical fitness could probably still use some work.
Yeah, mine fell off this past year.
Yeah.
So back over to my side, I guess. So I said I wanted to stick with the plan and try to take steps to do less.
Mm,
And that didn't happen.
no.
because I had to do more.
You did.
Because I had to try to find a new job.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a theme here, folks, to where I had plans. I had things that I wanted to do. But this year kicked me in the balls immediately. And I had to pivot.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my, you know, goal that I have been doing, continue to do,
Mm-hmm.
and have achieved usually, is 52 runs, 52 workouts, once a week, 52 arbitrary,
Mm-hmm.
so that, you don't get discouraged or whatever the fuck.
Sure.
I did not hit either of those goals. I fell short by a lot. There's a thing called depression, folks.
Oh, brother.
Doesn't make you want to do shit. And yeah, gained weight, lost muscle. It was very, very trying year for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My habit tracker went to hell. Like
Mm.
I stopped tracking in August.
Oh, fuck.
Like fucking it was rough.
Mm-hmm.
It was rough. But that's not to say good things didn't happen.
Sure.
Because they sure as fuck did.
Yeah.
So that brings us to you to probably the biggest goal that you set for yourself.
And it wasn't that big.
It was we literally talked for 10 minutes about how doable it was and how easy it was that you could have done it in 2 weeks. In January we said this. So I'm very curious as to what happened. But you said, sir, that you wanted to do, and we talked you down.
You did.
Because the number was higher.
Yeah. I know. I'm aware.
You said that you wanted to do 18 additional pieces of content for this channel.
Yeah.
Which you specified didn't necessarily mean that it was going to be a video game stream. It could have been a lot of things. And we threw out a lot of ideas.
We did.
Including VHS content.
Yeah.
Also, we said that you thought it would be more entertaining to watch you struggle.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about video game date night returning.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And more business-minded ventures as well.
Mm-hmm.
You, sir, how many did you end up?
Like 4, like 3, 4. And that started like 3 months ago.
So what happened?
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of forgot about it for a while.
Mm.
So like there was that.
I mean, I kept reminding you.
You did keep reminding me, I will say, but like it never was like, what's the one thing I need to do this week?
Right.
It was never that.
Well, and I'm dealing with this right now because I love my job, right?
Right.
And you are your own boss. You run your own business.
Yes.
And I am finding it very, very hard to not work. Because you enjoy it.
Yes. So the one thing, and I don't know, like I forget, was there anything else I made claims about or stated that would happen?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask this, because I'm going to go on a tangent. Does it involve like work or business or anything like that?
It involves a certain home improvement project that I'm sure is not complete.
We don't. That's not even mentioned that.
So there are 2 closets apparently.
With work, I quickly learned that being your own boss is one of the greatest things you can do. And I quickly learned that the job I have now is easily my favorite job that I've ever had. And and folks, I'm not making a penny. Yeah. All right. So there's that.
Mhm.
So consider that, and consider
Mhm.
how this past year, the work that, both Christy and I have been able to do for the business has been the most rewarding thing that I've ever been a part of.
Mhm.
You know, it's the work that I can say that I'm most proud of. And that's coming from somebody who has launched products and made a company millions of dollars. Little Pat Bear Horowitz on the back there.
Hey, but you didn't get a
Um,
piece of that, so, like, who gives a fuck, right?
no, I got a piece of it.
Oh, you got a piece of it? Oh, good for you.
Well, I mean, like I shouldn't say it like that. There was a very nice bonus one year.
Sure, sure, yeah, jelly of the month.
Yeah. Uh, it's funny you mentioned that because it's relevant to something completely different,
Oh,
but
okay.
that is there were a lot of people who got jelly of the month at my last job. But,
Ah.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, this has been a great year, and, like, I've actually learned a lot about sales and customer service and marketing even that went beyond what I already knew about those 3 areas,
Mm.
and, it's just like, I was very happy with the job, and I felt like I never necessarily stopped working at the end of the day,
Mhm.
like, especially very early on, because there was, like, a lot of stuff that we were still trying to figure out and still
Right.
trying to put together, like, believe me, the first few months was a learning experience, for sure.
Right.
Um, and even, like, the more recent jobs that we've done, I'm like, "This is still something to learn and something to
Well, you'll never
remember and
stop,
something to"
that's the
yeah, and you'll
thing.
never stop that. And I think kinda having that mentality on a day to day, but not feeling, like, stressed about it,
Mhm.
incredible. But I do think that I also forgot how to not work.
Yeah.
And I had been like that for a while. I mean, Christy can tell you, like, the amount of times, like, we would just be sitting down on the couch and she'd be cozy with her Switch or something on TV. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with my free time.
Mhm.
Like, I have all of this stuff.
You got a lot
And
of stuff.
but it's like not an issue of having too many choices,
Mhm.
it's nothing like that. It's just I don't know what I wanna get out of this time
Mm.
because I'm only focused on what I wanna get out of the work time.
Right.
So, and it really wasn't until God, maybe like the middle of summer, like I'd say within the last like 6 months at least,
Okay.
that I started to go, "Okay, let's focus on some non-work time."
'Kay.
And like literally just I feel like I've relearned how to just chill
Mm.
and like sit down and not just play a video game, but beat a video game.
Mhm.
As ironic as that sounds. But to tie into the aspect of doing all the extra content, especially the video game streams, what I learned very quickly about the video game streams is that the way I have done them, I don't like.
Well, can I make a suggestion?
By all means.
Have the game loaded already.
Yeah. No, 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 I
Because
know.
that's like half an hour to 45 minutes of
Yeah.
your stream there.
But, like, the thing is that there's still a lot of games that I wanna play,
Uh-huh.
but I think what I kind of figured out, especially with, like, playing through Silent Hill, I really like playing Silent Hill.
Mm.
Like, I truly like that game. I truly wanna beat that game. But as I was playing it, I was realizing, "Oh, no. I kinda don't wanna play this on stream."
You just wanna play it for you.
I just wanna kick back, relax, and play it because it's that type of game where,
Mhm.
like, yeah, like, wanna play it late at night, dim lights, and, getting cozy and just fucking playing in the dark,
Right.
and there's a lot of games like that, and I'm thinking about, like, other games that I would stream, and I'm just like, I don't know that I would necessarily want to play that on stream because that seems like a game I would truly enjoy, and the less energy I need to also be outward with it
Right.
would be better if I can that would be better if I could focus all that energy on just relaxing and playing the game. So I think that once that had gotten into my mindset, going back and doing anything like that was just not a, not a thought in my mind
Mm.
because I also started I started playing games in my spare time and I started beating a lot of my backlog.
Okay.
And that was enjoyable for me because I could just sit back and chill and I'm looking at Christy and I'm just like, "Oh, so this is what it's like."
Yeah.
And it was even like
This is relaxing.
this past Sunday, like we woke up, we went to the couch and we stayed there all day. And it was like 6 o'clock and I just like look over to her and I'm just like, "I like video game Sundays." Like this is nice that we can just stop and just fucking chill
Right.
because I forgot how to do that, and I think that mentality as I was kinda coming towards, like, the middle and end part of the year was that started to overtake wanting to do anything else because 'cause I'm
Mm.
like, "I gotta enjoy this downtime,"
Right.
you know?
Right.
So, I think that was another part that I fell into this year kind of unexpectedly, and I would count this as a win despite not winning in the other area,
Okay.
was like
Okay.
I unexpectedly relearned how to just enjoy downtime.
Mm.
Granted, those stresses and that, you know, needing to make sure that I'm still aware of what's going on business-wise is
Mhm.
gotta be there, but at that point, I feel like I'm always on call, but I don't need to call in necessarily.
Yeah, that's very true. And I got some advice, and this is something I'm going to take with me. No, not to jump ahead, but I'm going to take
Go
this
ahead.
with me into this upcoming year.
Mhm.
It was a piece of advice that was given to me because I actually was talking. I was trying to think about my goals for this
Mhm.
upcoming year, and I have all these things I want to do. I have this cool job that I really want to do well at.
Right.
You know, but I never have time. It's always a
Right.
question of time. Like, how do
Mhm.
you spend your and folks, if you haven't figured it out by now, like, time is the fucking most precious shit
It really is.
in the world.
Mhm.
Because if you think about this, in 20 years, in 30 years, in 50 years, if you're lucky, you would give every cent, everything you owned to be back here right now
Oh, yeah.
because you would have more time.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it is the most precious commodity. So how do you spend your time is so important. And I think it is underplayed and undervalued by literally everyone
Yeah. Yeah.
because I don't think we can conceive how important it really is
Mhm.
as people.
Mhm.
Not to get philosophical on
Oh, yeah,
everybody,
probably.
but
Mhm.
anyway, point being,
Yeah.
um, the advice that I was given and I'm going to take with me was in your downtime, when you want to create, when you want to do something that is a hobby for you, don't think about the algorithm.
Mhm.
Don't think about the content that you're creating for the purpose of views or
Mhm.
for the purpose of whatever. The content you are creating is for you
Mhm.
and should be the content that you want to create.
Mhm.
And so that is what I am taking forward with me into this year
Yeah.
is I am going to be doing a lot more content creation of very, very, very small things.
That is kinda where I'm at too.
Mhm.
I mean, I have felt very similarly about the algorithm
Mhm.
and how so many creators today feed the algorithm.
Right.
They make content for the algorithm. Nobody is making content for well, I don't want to say there believe me, there are a lot of creators that are making content for people.
Mhm.
But there is a majority within this space, the YouTube social media space, that is not creating content for people. It's creating content for an algorithm. It's creating content so that it meets a certain requirement, so it gets a certain value added to it. When that is part of the reason why so many Twitch streamers and game streamers and all these other, streaming celebrities, if you will, it's why they all get burned out. It's why they all get depressed. It's why they all fucking hate their jobs and get so annoyed with, other people. And then it's like they can only focus on creating melodrama at that point.
Right. Or
Because
chasing a trend, or
they're always chasing a trend, and they're never trying to just create content that speaks to them,
that they enjoy.
Yeah. Because you can't tell me, all right, that half of these fucking dorks, over there on their Kick, over there on their Rumble, who add no value to the world other than they're a talking head on a screen. Okay. I at least give back to my community.
Sure do.
You
protested.
I protest. I run a business that gives, entertainment to people.
Totally.
These people with their stupid haircuts and dumb thumbnail faces, all they want to create is drama. And that's their brand. And you can't tell me that when they were kids, they said, you know what? I want to grow up. And I want to be an asshole content creator who creates drama and creates a fan base based on toxicity.
It doesn't seem fun.
It doesn't seem fun. And that's why so many of these people get burned out and they get into trouble, and they just create shit for the sake of creating shit and stirring up controversy. That's all. Like they will fucking do something so heinous or say something or post something, like a photo or something, that makes them look so terrible and so negative just to keep them into the media cycle and the news cycle and people clicking on their photo.
You know what else is happening out there too?
What?
Is people are ripping off other people's content.
100%.
We have fallen down the rabbit hole of another Am I the Asshole channel.
Where I already have a YouTube account set up.
And it's
I'm going to tell you something. I will make one goal for Brainwreck TV. And that is to start feeding the Am I the Asshole channel.
All right. There's the hold on, I gotta get my pen. But
we at it. Listen.
We were the OGs.
We were the OGs, and we're gonna remain the royal assholes.
Fucking A. You earned that shit. Christy, you earned that shit.
She did earn that shit.
She had to fucking Andy Dufresne every goddamn week. Christy says, I mean, if they grew up in 2010's OVH1 and MTV shows, they might have wanted to grow up in that grow up to I thought you were calling them degenerates.
Oh no, they are degenerates.
Which would be on par. And RIP MTV. So,
fuck them.
Who'd they ever be? All right, so 2026 goals. Kevin Graham is going to. Are you going to set a number? Like, what's your plan? Like, what's the deal?
I'm not setting any numbers. The goal is simply to start uploading the archive.
I mean, you could do that now. Like, if you uploaded one, that's a start. Like, I think I could you do one a month? Could you commit to one a month? Or 12 total?
So I don't think you understand.
No, I don't.
I'm downloading the archive and I'm adding it to this channel.
To the Am I the Asshole channel.
Yeah, the content is already made.
Well, that's what I know. That I
yeah.
know.
No, we're not, so
I'm saying, will you do 12?
no, it's gonna be one a week.
I'm trying to set you up for success, brother. Will you fucking listen to me for once?
The content already exists.
You said 18, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I don't have to create. The only thing I have to create is a scheduled post.
You had to turn on your computer and play video games 18 times.
And I didn't want to do it. This
You're not gonna want to upload the fucking thing.
It already exists.
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm
trying to help you.
I'll do this on air. You know? No, I'm gonna do this on air. Okay, keep talking. What's the next thing you got to bring up?
Well, no, hold on. Because, like, what is that? You're just gonna start? That's your goal?
I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'm gonna start. Yeah.
Christy,
It's to get the channel up and running and to start getting content posted.
Right, but like to do that, I'm saying
right,
1 a month at the minimum. I'm not saying just to do 1 a month. I'm saying, can you commit to 1 a month at a minimum?
I mean, I could commit. Yes, I mean, I can commit.
Okay, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear. Yes,
to a
12.
1 month minimum. I'm just saying, like, it's
holy shit.
It's already there. The content exists.
I know it does. I'm just saying.
Have some faith in me.
I mean, I did last year. It didn't work out.
You know, that's different. It's a different situation. It's a new year.
I know, it's new you.
Yeah, it's new me.
You know,
it's new me.
I'm trying to make it reasonable for you.
Sure.
I'm on your side.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Christ. Fuck. That was so hard. All right. So, oh God, there was something else I was going to bring up too, but now I can't remember. Oh, before we get into the rest of our goals for this year,
right.
Let's talk briefly. Did you do anything for New Year's?
We did.
Oh, okay. What did you do?
We had a very strange time.
You know, you mentioned some things.
So you never stop learning in life.
No.
So I've learned that sometimes the event you pay for isn't the event you thought you were going to get.
Sure.
And that there's probably a reason for that. So Christy and I had not made plans.
Okay.
So it was kind of like just calling it on the fly. And I think it was like the day or two before, I was like, hey, there's this event going on. You know, it's one of the bars, and it's a bar connected to the Alamo Draft House.
Okay.
So it's, you know, they were doing a Y2K party.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that sounds fun. Like, you know, we're Y2K people.
Right.
You know,
you were there in Times Square.
Was there in Times Square, you know, with a 2017 photo of myself. Yeah, so like, you know, we grew up in the Y2K era. We know all about it. They were going to do like, you know, wear your best Y2K attire, costume contest, like all this stuff. And we're like, all right, let's fucking go. So like I saw an ad on Instagram that was for 50% off tickets.
Oh,
you had to pay a fee to get in.
Cover charge.
Yeah. So, you know, it was like, yeah, let's do that. So we bought 2, you know, so got 2 for the price of 1.
BOGO.
And then we got there and there was really nobody there. And this was like 9:30.
It's the reason they were doing a BOGO.
There's a reason they were doing a BOGO, friends. It was like 9:30, maybe closer to 10 at this point, and I kid you not,
Mhm.
with the exception of maybe like 1 or 2 people, uh, Christy and I were the youngest people in that bar by a margin.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
when Y2K happened, we were 12.
This is true, and this is something, and okay, you're getting to something that I think I came to realize, and when we decided we were going to leave,
Uh-huh.
I'm looking because we had gotten a couple drinks and we're
Mhm.
kind of sitting in the back, and I'm watching the dance floor, and there's a lot of the
Sure.
older people were out there wearing sequin sports coats, and the vibe was weird.
And everyone noticed.
And then not only I know we knew. I think it was just
Yeah.
the 2 of us knew,
Okay.
because there were like old people in like glittery suits, and they were playing Aretha Franklin and 70s music, and I'm like, this is not a Y2K party. Number 1.
Well, so they must have been like 25, 30 then.
And that's what I started to realize,
Okay.
because I'm seeing them all like dancing and sing along to songs, and I just went, "Oh, I get it. This is the oldies era now."
These people could have worked themselves up from the mailroom.
They could.
That could have worked for them.
These are people who needed to be concerned about their computers,
Yes.
you
Yes,
know?
yes, yes.
And so we were
May
like,
have known DOS.
may have known DOS.
Right.
I mean, I know DOS.
Right.
But
Fucking asshole.
we realized, rather quickly, like, I was just trying to move along, sir. I don't know. It's older than us, you know?
We were 12.
So we just we were 12. So we decided to leave, and we actually found a bar that was a place we started to go to at one point, and then it burned down, but we didn't realize that it had reopened. So
It's
we
an
popped over
investment
there.
property?
It was not an investment property. I
Okay.
mean, it could be. I don't know.
I mean,
A lot of things might be investment property, but
Mhm.
long story short, it was a weird night, but we ended up having a really good time. We walked into this other bar, and again, not many people there.
Sure.
And like we were kind of like walking around, and we saw they had like a tray of vegetables and like a popcorn machine
Okay.
and like a half a pizza, and we were like, that's okay. But then as
Like
we were
community?
that's what it seemed like.
Okay. That's
And then
concerning.
we went to the bar though, and this is where things picked up a bit.
Oh.
Went to the bar, we got
Mhm.
drinks. Drinks were way cheaper than what they
Oh.
were at the other place.
Okay.
And a guy pulled out, and the guy came running by with a fresh pizza and was like,
Oh.
"Pizza's going on the table if anybody wants it." And they were bringing out fresh food.
Oh, wow. Like the
So
bar?
the bar.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like somebody ordered to go and was
No,
like,
no,
okay.
the bar was providing all of
Oh,
this. They had a food
wow.
truck.
Oh, wow.
And so, and then we grabbed some pizza, some veggies. I got me some popcorn. It was just chilled. It was a good time.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. But what about you guys?
So we so I had to work on the New Year's Eve,
Mhm.
as it were, but we had some friends that were getting married on New
Oh,
Year's Eve. They were going down to the courthouse and getting themselves officialed
yeah.
into the system.
Nice.
And to celebrate for the New Year's, they were in Orlando, so it's a little bit of a drive for us, but
Mhm.
we love them, so we were gonna go down and celebrate with them after I got out of work and ring in the
Mhm.
new year.
Yeah.
And so we had talked about going to see the doing the countdown and fireworks in this park
Mhm.
over there. And uh we first met at their house. They had a little bit of their wedding cake. Apparently Publix fucked up their wedding cake.
Oh, fuck.
Apparently they lost it. Or
How
like
do you lose a cake?
or they sent it to the wrong store. I couldn't remember the story. so they made a new one for them real quick. I mean, it was a small cake, like, this was a small affair.
Sure.
So they made them a cake, and then, like 2 hours later, called them and said, "We found your cake." So they had 2 cakes. They got a free cake.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, they paid for one of them, but then, like, they got the second one for free.
Right.
And they're like, "We have so much cake now." And I was like, "I'm going sugar-free." So, like, I can't take it with me.
Right,
So I'm
right.
sorry. But we go to this park, and it is for people who live in, the Sunshine State. It's cold as fuck. It's like 40 degrees outside, which for us is like burr.
Yeah, it's chilly.
Like I had long johns on.
It's crazy.
So there you go. So we go to this park, and it's a very small, I wouldn't say small park, but it's got kind of a lake-ish, man-made lake in the middle of it, but, like, you could see across it. It's not big. Around the lake, they have, like, Christmas lights set up that it's supposed to be like a walking display thing.
Right.
And we're there probably at, like, 11-ish hour beforehand, and we're walking around, and we're seeing the lights, and they're pretty. We're like, there's not a lot of people here, though. And I'm like, for like New Year's fireworks at the park, like you would think it'd be, maybe a crowd.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, it is cold. Like maybe the cold's keeping people away, but you still got like 45 minutes till midnight, whatever. Gets to be about 15 minutes before midnight. There's fucking nobody.
Wow.
There's not a like, there's a few people around, but like most people have gone inside. It's cold. Like there's no, like they've seen the lights and that's it. And so it comes to be like 5 minutes before midnight. And I'm like, I don't think there's any fireworks here.
Oh no.
Because there's nobody here. There's nobody that I can see who is setting up for fireworks. There is like a place where a band could play with like some seating for the park, which is completely empty.
Like a little gazebo.
Yeah, like you would think there'd be like a marching band or some shit. I don't know. But so we're just standing and we're like, well, what do we do? And I'm like, nothing. There's 5 minutes to go. Like we're here. This is what we're doing.
Pull out your phones.
Yeah. So I pulled out my phone and I start counting down.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. And you hear what sounds like bombs going off all around us.
Holy shit.
Because we are in the center of downtown Orlando, surrounded by skyscrapers in this park. There is not a firework to be seen. There's no fireworks to be seen.
Oh, Jesus.
But all you can do is hear them.
Right.
Echoing off the building and all gathering into this park. And we're like looking for them because we can fucking hear them. And you just see what looks like in like the Civil War movies where like the fog and the smoke and the flashes and all that stuff, but like around the building, and it looks like the fucking apocalypse is happening. And I'm like, oh no, like this is it. We're done for. And so we're like, Happy New Year. Like, congrats, guys. Like, this wasn't what we thought it would be, but like, whatever. And so we're like, all right, I guess we're, time to go home. Like,
so what do you do at that point? Well, okay.
We're walking back to the car, and this guy pulls out his backpack and he pulls out his own firework and lights it and shoots it off in the park. And we're like, oh yeah, somebody's cops on him immediately.
Oh shit!
Like,
of course,
fucking immediately. He was like, no, cease and desist. Apparently, there was a burn ban that was happening.
They had him here in the city of Austin. Yeah.
And our local sheriff, the great Grady Judd, if you were, decided to go on social media
Mhm.
and say, "There's a burn ban, but you know what? We want you all to have some fun tonight, so, we're just not gonna enforce it."
Oh. Okay.
And then there was a house in Riverview that burned down. But that's besides the point. So, very interesting,
Mhm.
sort of anticlimactic, but it was more about the people and the celebration and
Yeah.
very, very happy. Congratulations, Jenna and Christos. We love you.
Very
Many
nice.
happy years
Yeah.
and future endeavors and stuff.
I actually just remembered for our countdown, because the bar we went to is kinda like it's like kinda like a heavy metal punk rock kinda bar
Mhm.
too. The guy that they had DJing there, it was like 20 people there total.
Mhm.
For the countdown, he played Slipknot's "People Equal Shit," and, it was like he started doing it for, like, the countdown, and I was just like, "I okay." I
This is
mean,
this is what we're doing.
I enjoy me some Slipknot.
Mhm.
And then there was another couple who really liked our vibe.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was I think it was, like, a little bit later on in the conversation that and maybe Christy knew before me, but, like, it was definitely, like, later on in the conversation, I'm like, I'm getting a vibe,
Mm.
but I don't think we're putting out that vibe, even though they thought we were, and we were just like long story short, we met a couple there. They were very nice, very friendly. As our time together went on, we were realizing, oh, there's something happening here.
Mhm.
Um, huh. And then fella guy went off and talked to another woman at the bar.
Okay. Yep.
And then when he came back, the woman that he was with, his girlfriend, pulled him way far aside,
Uh-huh.
and apparently she was not happy
With
with him
for going to talk to somebody
for
else?
going to talk to somebody else, and at that
Okay.
point, Christy and I were just like, "Let's go."
Mm.
And
Okay.
so we walked out, and we were just like, "Holy shit."
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, nice people.
Sure.
I
Right.
I I I I gave the one guy my business card, and I was like,
You gave him the business.
that's not the reason why I gave him the card.
Mm.
I was literally just like, "Business. This
Yeah.
is this is what I do."
Yeah.
So that's out there.
He likes to separate, business and pleasure. So,
I like my work time, and then I like my me time, and then
yeah,
those unless I
totally.
gotta focus on the work time while I'm doing my me time, but the work time is work.
Right.
Serious business. So, what else? What do we
So
got for the rest
now
of the year?
so now we have to talk about our bold, claims for this year coming
Yeah.
up. You have
Mhm.
already made one,
I've already made
uh,
one.
which you are going to upload our content to the Am I the Asshole channel, at least 12
At least 12.
this year. That is a fantastic start, sir. What
Feel
else you
like
got?
some I don't, I think that was it.
That's it?
That's it. Listen, I've got I mean, okay, I'm getting married,
Okay, well, that's a
so,
goal,
like,
right?
that's a goal.
I mean, is it a goal or is it
I mean,
like
as a goal,
it's
is
like
it,
a
like, already happened?
milestone?
That's a
It's a
milestone. That's a
milestone.
milestone being
Yeah.
reached,
Like
you
like
know?
like a goal would be like, you're gonna have everything ready for the wedding on time. That's a goal.
Well, I mean, that's a team goal, so we could
It's a team lift on
it's a
that one.
team lift, so we can,
Right, yeah.
um, wedding. So there's gonna be a lot of work in there. I mean, I gotta,
Right, yeah.
continue to grow the business, but that's like a business goal.
Yeah, but, like, is there a goal? Like, you want, like, to double your clientele? You want to,
Yeah, well,
like
I gotta do some budgeting,
Sure, right, yeah.
first, but, like, yeah, we would like
Mhm,
to at least double the business this year,
mhm.
you know, start making some money back.
Oh, I've recently learned I'm a fool
Oh,
for not having an LLC.
yes. I mean,
Everyone keeps saying that, and now I believe them.
yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, continue.
Were they just saying that unwarranted? Like,
I
man,
mean,
you should just have an LLC.
no, there's been plenty of people that have been telling me for probably at least for the past 3 years that I should
Mhm.
have one,
Yeah.
and they're not wrong.
I mean, they're not wrong,
Mhm.
but, there's also taxes.
Yeah, that's the part I don't like.
Believe me, that's the part we don't like either.
Yeah, because I don't we'll talk.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk.
I've got questions.
Yeah, so, like, obviously, getting married is a milestone.
Mhm.
Growing the business is a business goal. We wanna try to double our customer base and obviously make a lot more money.
That'd be
Um,
nice.
so I gotta do some budgeting. I gotta do some numbers. Gotta work
Mhm.
on that. Um, is the LLC one of your goals? Blakely asks.
It is,
It
actually.
is.
Yeah.
Um, I guess, keep doing a lot of what I'm doing right now. That's kinda,
Mm.
like, but doing a lot more swap meets, in
Yeah,
vendor
yeah,
markets.
so you could do those once a month?
Yeah, yeah, essentially, I can do those, once a month.
So you're gonna do 12 swap.
I'm not going to say that because here's the thing. Th Because this is an uncontrollable, I
Okay.
can't commit
Alright,
because,
alright. I
I
like this, I like
intend
this, yeah.
I intend on doing every one that I'm invited to,
Wait,
which is usually, like,
you have
one.
to be invited?
No, well, like,
Is there an application?
there's ones that are aside of the one that I already do. So, like
They're a side?
like,
Like,
there
they're
are
a side quest?
there kind of, actually, but there
Okay.
are other markets
Right.
throughout Austin that
Sure.
are available to do, and, sometimes they need people, so they'll, reach out to the network and say,
Right,
like,
right. You
or,
cool, man. Alright.
I've been asked directly if there was one that I wanted to do, and I was like, "Hell yeah."
Sure.
Um, but there's a lot of factors that could tie into that because what if I am traveling that weekend?
Sure.
What if I get sick that weekend?
What if
What
your
if
Venmo gets locked, you
what if
know?
my Venmo gets locked, which would be fucking terrifying? What if they had to postpone the market? So, like, because there are
Mhm.
factors outside of my control on this, I'm not
Tariffs.
going
Mhm.
to tariffs. Business goal. There are going to be sort of things that I can't control, but I intend on doing more when possible. And also, I'm not going to make a deadline for this, but I want to have a more efficient process and setup when I do these.
Yeah, you are a man that does like a process. Like, you are a process man.
And I usually build my processes as I'm going along.
Mhm.
Like, I never make the process first.
He's not a planner. Not a
It's
planner,
kinda it's
folks.
kind of an evolving process
Right.
of creating a process. Like, okay, I gotta do the thing first. I gotta figure out what went wrong, and then I gotta enhance that for the next time. So the process keeps getting better.
I feel like you're the type of guy that, like, if you had to get from point A to point B, and to figure out to get to point A to point B, you had to, like, go down a path, do a loop-de-loop, come over here, do another loop-de-loop, and then go back and then find the thing. And then if you had to tell people how to do that, that's how you would tell people to do that. Like, you gotta go down the path, you gotta do the loop-de-loop over here, and then you gotta do the loop-de-loop over here, and then you gotta do the thing, instead of just fucking going straight once you figure it out, because it's your process. That's the way that you do it.
I'll let Christy, respond to that. I plead the 5th. But yeah, man, I don't really I feel like because of how uncertain
Mm.
things can be and
Boy, can't they be.
how they are
Yeah.
and how the unexpected, while expected, is still going to be unexpected. I want to try to refrain from making, like, here's the big change that I'm going to do this year because
Mm.
maybe I don't want to do that in fucking June,
Right?
So I'm going to kind of
He's just not very good at visualizing
Visualizing
something
something
he
I haven't
hasn't
made.
done yet.
Oh, exactly. So
See,
I
Blakely K often says that she can't see the future, which is why she doesn't like making goals.
I mean, that's a very good point. I mean, if there's gonna be anything I'll commit to this year,
Mhm.
it's trying to do more of the things, and I mean actively trying to do more of the things that I have enjoyed,
Mm.
but also trying to always step out of my comfort zone a little bit,
Okay.
you know? So continuing to do the things that I've been doing, but maybe take some different chances,
Mm.
you know?
Okay.
Try things from a different perspective as well.
Very nice.
Because,
That's always
I only
good.
know my own.
Right.
I don't necessarily know anybody else's.
How could you?
So it's like maybe I set this up. Maybe at this market, I try to do it from this person's lens.
Right.
You know,
We'll try putting the VHSs on this side of the table this
on this
time,
side, and
and
then
then
maybe
next time we'll turn the table this
turn
way.
the table this way. Maybe we'll get like a shelf.
Ooh,
You
different
know,
perspective. Height.
I brought less stuff to the last market,
Mhm.
and I still had too much shit. But I also made the most money I've ever made at one. So
You did say less is more last year.
less is more.
So,
So maybe there's something to that.
something to that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? I think when we come back next year, and I
Mhm.
have to rewatch this episode
Yeah.
to do this,
To get notes.
to get notes. I swear to if you haven't done 12, am I an asshole? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I'm gonna
you could do
I'm
12
trying to get
tomorrow.
one up right now.
But I think if you come back and you say, I didn't set any goals, number wise,
Mhm.
but I did do a lot more things that I enjoy. Uh, it's arbitrary, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll
Yeah.
see where you're at, And if you do, you come back next week and you're like, you know what? I do have a goal. I do have something I
And
want
that's
to
the
do.
thing. Maybe I'll pick up a goal
Could happen.
along the way.
Could happen. Could happen.
Yeah.
All right. So for me,
You hit
Hit
us
so
with it.
uh, I had to really think about this because
Really?
I had kind of a mind fuck.
No.
Because as a man who likes goals a lot and tracking goals a lot, when I stopped tracking my habit tracker and I
Mhm.
didn't hit any of my goals,
Mhm.
the wave of discouragement was high,
Sure.
very high. And so I said last year that I kept the running goal because if I didn't keep the goal, I wouldn't run.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't run anyway, so it didn't work.
Mhm.
So I've decided for this year, what I'm going to do is I still need to keep myself active or else I'm going to be a fat fuck. So I don't want to
Mhm.
do that.
Mhm.
I'm going to make a fitness goal, a physical activity goal.
Wow.
So that could be running, that could be yoga, that could
Mhm.
be rowing, that could be
Be a lot of things.
a hike, a mountain biking, a zorbing, whatever the fuck.
Do some sorbing? Hell yeah.
Some extreme zorbing. Um, 2 per week. 2 per week. So
Okay.
if I'm already going to do a yoga, which I usually do,
Mhm.
I just need one more, right? And
Yeah.
sometimes I don't do a yoga, so then I got to double up, keep myself honest, right?
See? Yeah.
So that's what, like 104? So Christy, so
The 104 if it's 52
is that
times 2?
times 2,
100
right?
Yeah, 104.
Yeah, help us out. There we go. Okay,
We go.
so 104 pieces of physical activity. Things that I have been told that I should have a better goal. I don't have a goal number wise. This is just
Mhm.
something that I'm trying to be more mindful of, I
Okay.
guess. I need to drink more water and I need to sleep more.
You do.
So
You both do.
I have put on my habit tracker for the year, folks. So if you can
Oh.
get yourself a tracker. If you don't have a tracker, get yourself a tracker. When I drink 80 ounces of water for the day, I can fill in the square.
Okay.
And if I get 7 hours of sleep, I can fill in the square. Because let me tell you something, folks. 7 hours is hard for me. I usually get 4 to 5. So, like, 7's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I sleep in on the weekends and I'm and like the case, just like, why are you up at 8:30? I'm like, I've slept. This is I'm rested at this point. So the other thing, just continuing on with the habit tracker, focus on family time, tracking that. I think it's important so
Yeah.
that you can see that you have spent time with your family and you don't feel like a fucking piece of shit
Mm-hmm.
father or mother or whatever the fuck or cat dad,
Okay.
whatever.
Whatever they
Um,
do. Me? Oh, I'm a cat dad.
so
Oh my
one,
god, that was the other fucking thing that happened. Sorry, I cut you off.
I thought you were gonna make a cat goal.
Yeah, it's to keep the one alive.
Well, I mean that's a damn good goal.
Yeah.
Okay, well you can
Yeah,
tell
because
me
he
after.
almost ate it. But okay, no, go ahead. Sorry. Just add that to the thing. This is keep up with the cat stuff.
With the cat stuff. Um, we talked about content, and I had that whole speech about making content for you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna make. See what I'm really into, because I'm a dad,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I do this shit for a living. Is I'm just into like really cool camera shots,
You have been getting into that.
like, and that's all I want to do.
Right.
Is I just want to do like really cool camera shots.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've decided to do is I'm just going to do really small reels and small videos and things like that of just cool shit that I want to make,
Yeah.
because everything else is tiring. Everything
Yeah.
else is like, and especially like if you do this shit for the living, it's just like you have to do it all the time,
Mm-hmm.
all day long,
Yeah.
every day. You just don't want to make anything anymore.
That's yeah.
But I do want to make things. I just want
Yes.
to make things I want to make.
That's why I love my job so much.
I know. This
It's
is
just like I get to make it my way.
the way you want to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm doing more of that. One of the things I did get for Christmas this year, Blakely K completely outdid herself.
Oh.
She had the summer job,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, watching the chitlins, as it were. So she had some spare change, and she decided to spoil me
Oh.
this year, which was very, very nice. And she in fact bought me a drone. So
Hell yeah.
I now have my own drone. I had my commercial drone pilot license for work, but never had my own drone. But now I have my own drone. And this is where the LLC is going to come in,
Mm-hmm.
because I do want to get better at flying the drone. Not to say that I'm not good at it, but when it's somebody else's drone, you're a little bit more careful.
Yeah.
When you don't want to be on the hook for that. And not to say that I won't be careful, but I'm willing to practice more
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with my own. And so there's a ton of opportunity out there for drone footage and things of that nature. So I thought, what the hell? If I can make a couple extra bucks and learn how to fly the drone a little bit better at the same time, that's a
Mm-hmm.
win-win.
Nice.
So more to come on that, but you might be seeing a production company
Ooh,
starting up. So
good for you.
yeah, and but I also don't want to like make that my life either. So it's one of those things where I have to kind of weigh the pros and cons about this
Right.
LLC thing of
Yeah.
like, what do I want?
What do you want to get out of it? And I think that's, you know what? I think that's the question we should all be asking ourselves
Mhm.
throughout this year is, what do I want to get out of this?
Mhm.
And is it worth it? Is going through this worth it to get that?
Right. Right. And I think one of the things I really have to adjust to is
Mhm.
I've been trying so hard for so long, at
Mhm.
least 3 years now in a row, of trying to elevate my career
Mhm.
and just being in that constant state of elevating your career, elevating your career, elevating your career. And I'm at the point now where like I'm good
Mhm.
where I am. Like I don't need to elevate my career
Right.
at all. But I need to get out of that mindset,
Yeah.
because if I don't, I'm going to just keep focusing on work, keep
Mhm.
putting everything else off, and that's not what I want to do. I want to make some cool shit.
Make cool shit.
I want to make some cool shit.
Yeah.
And so the other thing I'm tracking is relaxation time because I think that is important as
Good.
well. So those are really the only goals that I'm gonna set because I think I need to take it slow.
You do.
I don't need a million goals. I don't need not right now anyway. It's
Mhm.
not the time. Time is to get right,
Mhm.
de-stress a little bit.
Yeah.
Got a lot of things going on. My two best friends are getting married. So I've gotta, we got that. Happy times.
Gotta come on down.
We definitely are. And it's gonna be can we were on a roller coaster last year, right?
Mhm.
Can this one just be like the merry-go-round or something? Can we like
It very well can be.
can can we like yeah, Blake the K in the chat.
It's a
Miss
day
the
night
date
one.
night one. Yeah. Let's get on the bumper cars
Yeah. Let's get
or
on the train.
let's get on the
You know,
train. Let's take the
because
monorail.
we're doing a
You
train.
know?
We're not doing a train, but
Well,
like we're like we got it's a train theme.
totally. But
Train and carnival.
yeah.
You take the train to the carnival. That's what we're
Totally.
that's what we're
Totally.
telling people.
And I feel like we've had enough of the thrill ride,
Mhm.
right? Let's my stomach's getting a little queasy.
Mm.
Let's take it down a notch. Let's go get a hot dog. Let's
Yeah.
go
I
throw
get a
throw
hot dog. Ooh.
throw shooty hoops or something. I
Got
don't
some
know.
hot dogs in the freezer.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm really excited for those actually.
Good. I'm excited for you
Might
because
pop might pop those out tomorrow.
there you go. The world is your hot dog.
Hot dog. The world is my bun.
The world is your wiener. And if you haven't got it already, folks, we are going to be a little bit silly this year with our new opening graphics. Our new, we're not doing the apocalypse shit anymore. It's already
No,
apocalypse out there.
we're trying to keep it
So,
lighthearted and fun. If you haven't gotten that from this episode, we're
yeah, so
very
we're going to be a little bit
lighthearted
more
and
silly this
fun.
year. A little bit more things going on.
Yeah.
Hopefully, a little bit of escape for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Merry-go-round, like
our reception. Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I'm excited.
Yeah. It's part of the theming.
It's part of the thing. Okay.
Part of the theme. Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. Well, that's all I got too. So be sure to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell for a full year of fun ahead of you here. We got lots of things going on. We're gonna get silly. We're gonna get wacky. We're gonna make it together.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
Yeah.
So let's
fucking do it.
We're gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
So for this week, I've been Jason Axe.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And it's been your show.